in Dayton, so I'm using some different equipment, and I don't know if it's working or not, so we're gonna have a little echo here. I'm using some different equipment, and yeah, sounds all right. I guess we can turn the volume up slightly. Check, check, check. Check. Let's see. That's mix out. Check. Check. Let's use the gain. Man, I gotta have to, the gain checking 1, 2, check. Check. Hopefully that's loud enough. Alright. Because I've got all this done here, I figured that we'd go around the hangar and discuss what's been talked about this week on Stun Hangar. So let's see here. We're going to pick a topic, open forum. RSM service, I don't know anything about it. Lockheed Escadrille, yes. Oki Air, I don't know what's up with that. Does Nobler, does anything fly any better? Yeah, lots of stuff. Easy DY vac for canopies. Yeah. 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 Well, he already got it there. Vacuform the canopy. You guys got a topic you want to talk about? A thread on the forum or whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, because I'm more than willing to talk about whatever. We'll stay on just short time tonight. I had a long drive. Stopped by and saw Dan. I think we're going to, well, I know I'm going to put this together this weekend regardless, but Dan was talking about, come on. Dan was talking about Saturday at John's, bringing his airplane over and us working on it. Okay, finally got it. Did you guys see the shape of this airplane? Really can't get a full picture of the thing. Turned out pretty good. Okay, T-Bone, what do you got to say here? Oh, okay, great. Great. Yeah, volume's working. Okay, so, I mean, it's not super good quality, but what can you expect? Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Pick a topic on the forum, let's discuss it. Does anything fly any better than an Nobler? Yes. Now, let's talk about that, the Nobler. I gave a spiel on the forum about airplane design, and it had to do with the Nobler. And I talked about the nose being so long and the wind vaning and all that. Nothing flies better than a Nobler with a Fox 35 in it, as long as it's 38 to 40 ounces. I've seen a ton of 50-ounce Noblers that aren't worth a darn. Today's modern power. this airplane I'm building will outperform a Nobler. Will it outturn a Nobler? No, because it's going to be heavier. The Nobler is going to be 38 to 40 ounces, and this is going to be 58 to 60 ounces. Common sense tells you, moving along at 55 miles an hour and try to turn, the heavier object's going to take longer to go around the corner. Not only that, this airplane's longer. Dan and I had a discussion on nose moment and tail moment while we were over his house today. The nose, you get the nose, the tail moment only has to be long enough to balance the engine. So the heavier the engine, the closer you want to pull it back. And like with this airplane here, this is all tank box. The tank is set into the wing. I'm trying to move everything as far back as I can. I got a 3/4 inch extension on it, moving the nose or the engine back. So basically, the length in this nose effectively is 9 3/4. Let's see, is that right? Let's see. We got. I want to make sure that I give you correct information, because okay, we have on this thing -1. The effective nose moment of this airplane is 9.5. And the effective tail moment of this airplane is 16.25. A lot of guys make a 10-inch nose and a 22-inch tail or whatever. It takes too much time for it to go around the corner. That's why I don't like long, drawn-out airplanes. So, give me a subject you guys want to talk about, because it's been a long day. You know, we'll just do a short 15-minute video unless we can have a discussion about something. You guys can come up with a topic, and I'll cover what I think is right. And just because I think it's right doesn't mean it's right, because there's a million ways to do things. You know, if you guys want to make 20-inch tails and 15-inch noses, knock yourself out, but you won't like it. Another thing, on these particular airplanes that I've been building, we got the Junar XL. Now, just because it says Junar on it, it is not Billy's airplane. It's my design. It's different numbers. It's different everything. Different wing, different numbers. But it has the look of a Junar, just like this. This is the 5th gen Junar, actually, with a more streamlined looking rudder and a more streamlined looking nose. The numbers I'm changing slightly, and you have to change the numbers depending on the weight of the engine. That airplane there has the motor moved all the way forward because it's a Super Tiger. No, wait a minute, I got a 3/4 extension in that one too. I got a 3/4 extension in that one too. But that's a 10.25 inch, no, a 10-inch effective nose moment. Hey, Craig. Well, that is a problem. I know John's got some made for you, but we're having a hard time getting them to you. We got, I stopped off at Dan's, and I picked up some blanks. I picked up these blanks. This is a horn blank. We might could just send you some blanks. This is a horn blank, and you put an 1/8 inch rod through it. and you bush them up, solder bushings in them. And this is the elevator horn for the slider. I'm going to scan these, run them through my CAD program. Back in the hobbit hole, yep. I'm going to run these through my CAD program and send the file to a place called Send, Cut, Send, and see how much they're going to charge me to cut these. The problem is, I saw the invoices of how much these cost 20 years ago. These are $1.25 a piece just to cut them. That doesn't even include the metal. So we're looking at, you know, $3 a piece probably. And you can't order just one. You got to order 100. So it'll be $300 in horn hardware that, shoot, I won't use that many. I need a place to put these. I guess I'll put them right here. You gotta kind of, especially with the way things are going now in the world, you kind of gotta depend on yourself. Make stuff, because you can't get anybody to do anything. And like I say, Craig, I know we got some made for you. Just getting them to you. I don't know why we can't put them in a little U.S. mailbox and send them. I think the problem is the set of plans. But I don't know. Anyway, good evening. Back in the hobbit hole. Yep. Back in the hobbit hole. Back to the grind. I'm going home on the 8th again, so it won't be 6 months that I be between times I go home. I'm thinking about not running a pipe on this. I'm thinking about running that muffler for the simple fact, weight. PA65 on a muffler is plenty powerful enough. Oh, I know, I need to see if I had them other headers. There's one. Boy, it's a grody one, but I think that's that's an 1.25 inch drop. I need a 1 inch drop. Maybe this is the header I'm going to use. It's pretty nasty. See, these are a problem too. You can't get these. They quit making them. Well, I don't know what he's sending you, Craig. You ought to just send the horns in a separate box. Just send them U.S. mail, separate box. Yep, we're going to have to... Oh, I can check it. I got it right here. I can check it. I forgot all about it. Nope, that ain't it. Why do I not? I got 1,000 of them 3/32 ball drivers, but when I need one, I can't find one. 764. 7/64. There we go. So I can check that while we're talking. The reason I'm worried about that is I only had one 1-inch rise header in St. Louis, and it had been cut for use on the S6B. You want to use these headers full length. Yeah, it may work. Maybe. Maybe it's 1.25 inches, I don't know. We may have lucked out. I might have to bend it. Which would be kind of a bummer, but nobody's making these things. I don't know if you can get them from Richard Oliver, or Max Pipe ain't making them no more. Nope, that'll work. Cool. Cool beans. And I'm happy. See the difference in length? Back when I bought all them headers, I had a whole pile of them. I was building Thunderbolts, and you need 1.5 inch drop for a Thunderbolt because the wing is so low compared to the engine. So you either got to build a bendy pipe, pipe with a kink in it, or have a header that drops substantially. Still haven't been able to see down in there. Probably won't be able to do it until I cut that off. It didn't hit it, so then I got to worry about the coupler. Never throw your old stuff away. guys saw me fiberglass this thing yesterday. It's all glass. It come out real nice. And of course the nose will be glass too after I get it put together and get it finished shaped. There's if you look at this, it's got a high spot right here, but I don't want to sand anymore on this until I get it glued down permanent. So tomorrow night is Charles's night again. So that'll give me a break. I don't believe I'll come on tomorrow. I need a break once in a while. But I got sandpaper here. I'm happy. I got my sandpaper here. So I can really sand. Come this weekend. Well, the wing and stab are already finished. They're all sanded with 600 between each coat, and it's ready to go together and spray a coat of clear on. This fuselage needs a little more detail work before I cut it up. We'll cut it right here, break them apart, plug it together, hook up the push rod. I mean, Saturday, this coming Saturday, it'll be a full airplane. Without a doubt. And then the work begins. It's, you know, you guys, everybody whines about sanding. This will take at least 100 and maybe 200 hours of sanding to complete. So, and that's basically where we're at. So sometime about Christmas time, it should be ready to go. Next trip back to St. Louis, the Thunderbolt's going home, and the Tucker is going home. And I might throw in the Magnum. I'm going to put the Magnum together back in St. Louis. You know, I just got so much stuff here. My old lady said, you know, the car was jam-packed full of stuff, and I started bringing it up. She said, how much stuff you got? I said, oh, about 6 or 8 more carloads like this, plus a trailer. I got to get my vinyl cutter home. I got shit over John's. I got lots of stuff. So I'm not looking to do it all right now, but I've got to start thinking about getting it going back west. You know, I stayed here because of Jerry, and Jerry's passed away, so how much am I going to be in Ohio? Well, I'll be going back on the 8th. I'll go back for Christmas, probably the end of the year. I've got to, you know, I'm moving all my stuff back. So I want to get back in my shop. The only problem is I won't have a job. So I'm going to have to find a little part-time job, or paint some signs, or paint some motorcycle tanks, or build some airplane parts or something. So I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Now I'm going to do a Stunt Hangar forum drive and I'll probably do it here in the next couple of days. We need to get you guys to donate to that forum drive so that I can pay the server bill. I haven't been pushing for donations very much on Stun Hangar, but I'm gonna have to come up with some money. I think we got about $27 in the kitty, and so that's $1,200 and some odd dollars to go. The times are tough. Oh, times are real tough. Alright, I guess I'll end the video. I appreciate you guys watching and listening to my I'm sure everybody will. When I put up the link, most of the time everybody comes through. I mean, we've been doing it, I think we've been here 16 years. And of course, the first 8 years I was doing out of my pocket. 8, I know 5 for sure, because I had a real good job. And I also used to give away kits once a month for you guys that remember that, but that got to be such a pain that I can't do it. Postage is ridiculous, and then going to the post office and then drawing the name, it's just a pain in the ass. So I gave up on that, and I never, in all the kits that I gave away, I used to give away 1 kit a month. I have never seen one of those kits built. So, and I gave away some good stuff, real good stuff. I gave away engines and all kinds. I never saw anything built. Nothing. I did that for a lot of years. You have to go back and look at the giveaways. You just type giveaway in search and see when the last one was, and I did it from the beginning. Random draw and shit. Not a one was built, and I never saw one picture, period. Not a thank you, not nothing. So that just kind of ruined that for me. Anyway, I guess we're going to call it quits at a half an hour. That's 2 minutes. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Please comment. See, it used to be years ago you have to impress people. Now you have to impress the algorithm. So all the thumbs up and all the, super chats, and which we don't get many anymore. Things are tough. All the super chats and the comments in the comment section all go towards engagement. And why engagement is so important, that puts you higher up in the rankings. Higher up in the rankings you are, the more they're going to suggest these videos to people who may not fly control line. They may just do woodworking or whatever, but you never know where I might spark some interest in somebody to build a control line airplane. Or sit down and do something. I mean, so many people do anything. Alright, appreciate you watching. Fair winds, tight lines. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Steve, for the super chat. Well, heck, I gotta stay until the super sticker goes away. Yeah, all the super chat. Okay, Miguel, I hope I'm teaching them in Chile the right way. All the engagement with this video moves it higher up in the ranking so that it's suggested in suggested videos. So, like I say, all the super chats, all the likes, all the comments in the comment section down below when this is not alive. All the super thanks, there's a little heart icon down there. All that stuff goes for the metrics. And the higher up we go, the more we're going to get views and traffic. And that's my goal. I would love to have 1 million subscribers. But I think everybody in the whole world is probably subscribed to this channel as it is. It flies control line, and a whole lot of guys who fly RC come on here. So, what are you going to do? I mean, but I'm going to start the drive on Stun Hangar the next couple of days. I'll probably do it this weekend. Sit down and write a post, and I got to write the code for the banner, and I got to draw up a support badge for next year. And if you guys got any suggestions for support badge, leave them in the comment section. You know, I've done the Pampa triangle and circle. I did distinguished flying cross. I did F-18. I did an F-16. I think I did Schulte's little Bearcat insignia. I did some spinning trophies. Nobody liked those. It kind of, they said, hey, it screws up my computer. The trophies always spinning. Like I say, I'm just doing the best I can. I hope you guys appreciate what's going on. All right, thank you very much for the super chat, Steve. We'll put you up here so that everybody can see that. Let's see, I think I can do that. I don't know. I thought I could do that in here. Maybe it's not this software. Come on. Oh. I don't dare do that. I didn't log in, so I don't have the little thingy that oh well. I can't stick you in the video itself because I didn't log in. I don't use this software enough to really understand. Well, I just hope that the guys in Chile are grasping what I'm talking about on how to do this stuff. If not, all you got to do is tell me, and I'll go over whatever you want. How to silk span, how to lay up carbon, how to do whatever. How to mold wood, how to make a mold buck, how to make a canopy. It's pretty simple stuff. But a lot of times, you learned a lot. Yeah, well, pass it on. That's one bad thing about them old timers. They didn't want to pass anything on. Everything was a secret. And that was kind of a bummer. I can't tell you it's a secret because they wanted that edge in competition. Well, that doesn't do any good. Let me talk about these ARFs. Everybody says ARF is going to up the participation in stunt. No, it won't. What happens is a new person will buy an ARF, buy a motor, go out and crash it, not have any idea how to put it back together again, and give it up. The only thing the ARFs were good for were guys who are retreads that don't have an airplane, decided they. Matter of fact, I bought an ARF Nobler when I came back this last time. Here's my ARF Nobler experience. I bought an ARF Nobler, an FP40, and put it all together. Took it to Booter Park, and I flew it 3 times. I said, man, is this crap. I gotta build one. So I bought a MVVS 49 and a Allen Brickhouse. Looks like a Continental, but it's something else. Anyway, I bought a kit and I put that together, and it was so damn heavy. I said, this is crap. I only flew it a couple of times, and I said, well, we're going to just do like I used to do, and we're going to buy the right stuff. I bought back then it was VF46s on a pipe, and I went to Shapers and I bought a whole bunch of wood, and I said, drew on a napkin. I said, well, this is what I'm going to do. Here's the numbers. Boom, and was back at it again. I had about a 10-year layoff. But you don't forget, this stuff here, once you do it, 20 years later, you'll be able to come back and pick up right where you left off. Right where you left off. The practice, that's the killer, the practice. That's what gets me. I don't like to practice. Go out there and sit in the heat and bugs. We're going to go until this $20 super chat goes away. When that super sticker goes away, I'm going to end the program. I really appreciate the super stickers and the super chats. It really helps our metrics. I don't know enough about YouTube to write the tags and stuff to get all them million viewers. You know, maybe some people would like to listen to me talk about old times, but and then maybe some people just get bored and say no thanks. You can hear the fabric in this as you sand. And you kind of got to go until that noise is gone. Of course, we're going to tissue over the top of this. Now we're not shaping, so I'm not worried about grinding a flat in it because this is fiberglass and it's pretty tough stuff. I'd like for this to weigh 1 ounce. One ounce when it's done. And I mean 1 ounce painted. See my airplane? Let me stand back, maybe get it better. Maybe we need to zoom out. Camera 2. Zoom out. Let's see here. Can we? Yeah, there you are. There's the profile. looking, I think. Looks swoopy. And that's the one. That's how I drew it on this. Where did I don't know what I did with them. Maybe I don't. Oh, there they are. Maybe. Yep. This is the drawing that I did. And it looks exactly like it. I even got it drawn in with a muffler on it instead of a pipe. So if this thing works real well, which I think it's going to, I might sell these plans. Or draw a set of good plans and sell the plans to it. But it's got to fly at least as good as my other Junar. That's going to be hard to do because that one's so much lighter than I'm going to be able to build with this, I think. Because we're using heavier stuff. Heavier engine, heavier, pipe. Don't fall down. It's got all the outlines to everything. I could build an airplane off this sheet, no problem. Which I did, right here. You get a root rib and a tip rib and cut up a wing and lay it out and go for it. It ain't no big deal. We're about August, September, October. About 2.5 months into this. And about 2.5 months from now, I'll have the finish on it. Maybe. No, that's just a shadow. Alright guys, Super Chat has lingered. Super sticker. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you, Skip. Thank you for the super sticker. We'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.